Hello, this is Sean, and welcome back to Seltzer Road.
My name is Eckerson.
And today, on this rainy Saturday, we are going to take the Vespa and the KTM to the Gateway to the West. We are going to MOTO EUROPA, St. Louis. Both of those bikes need service, so we'll see you guys soon. All right, so we made it to St. Louis, the Gateway to the West. As you can see, MOTO EUROPA service is behind us. We got the Vespa and the KTM checked in. Now EJ and I, we're going to see if we can go video in the Moto Museum. That'd be fun?
Yep.
All right, you think they're going to let us video?
Yep.
All right, we'll see. All right, EJ, what is this bike?
This bike is my favorite.
Okay, favorite? What's it called?
This bike is a 900cc.
500. Right?
500.
This bike is
This bike is a new Imperial 500cc.
okay. Which one's your favorite?
This electric KTM.
Okay, the electric KTM.
Yep.
What else?
And
Do you like the 50?
Yep.
Two-stroke 50? All right, well, walking around, we found Ederson's favorite bike for sale anyway. All right, we are back from the Gateway to the West. It was about a 5-hour car ride there and back, or truck ride, whatever you want to call it. Ederson and I enjoyed a little bit of downtime while we were there. We went to the Arch Museum, which, if you guys didn't know, the museum itself is free. If you guys want to go up in the St. Louis Arch, I think it's like $19 a person to get up in the St. Louis Arch. Don't quote me on that because it might be $13. But we spent a little bit of time there, and we cruised around the city and checked out some of the damage from the tornadoes, which, if you guys didn't know that St. Louis got hit by a tornado, it did, and it tore up that town pretty good. But super, super impressed with MOTO EUROPA. MOTO EUROPA, I had a scheduled appointment for the Vespa at 1 p.m. today. They got it in way early so that I could get out of there early. I brought the KTM in unannounced and asked them to do a service and fork seals on it. They had the fork seals in stock. They immediately pulled it into the back and said, yeah, we'll get it, probably be a week. But hey, that was unannounced, so for them to even accept that bike and not turn it away was pretty on point for me. Another thing that they did, which was really cool, was Ederson got this little, I think it's a Matisto toy. It's a Ducati Panigale V4. It's a little sport bike that EJ just had to have. And they gave it to him for free. They were like, the kids are the future of this sport, so we want to make sure that they're entertained. And I was like, I'm super, super, super impressed. I can't tell you how many Harley dealers I go into and buy those toys, and they're $15 to $17. So for them just to give him one, oh man, that is amazing. So all I've got left to do now that I'm back is take the Vespa up to the shop. Of course, got to offload it from the truck and put the cover back on the truck and then put the truck up because we don't drive this thing that often. But until I do that, I'm going to enjoy a cigar a quaff on peanut butter beer, and just enjoy it not raining. This rain has been a bummer today. It's just rained on me all day, and I get super depressed when it rains. Oh, so I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Ha ha ha!